So good morning and welcome everyone, both here and remote. It's a pleasure for me to be here again, and especially to partner with the wonderful folks at Layer 123. This is the 7th conference we have co-hosted with Layer 123. So we're really on a roll. And so in the last year, quite a lot has happened, and a lot has happened in this region. Well, ONF celebrated its 4th anniversary or birthday in March of this year. And we did some unusual things in the last 12 months that we hadn't done before. We conducted 3 regional SDN community building workshops. These are just confined to relatively limited geographical areas to bring community together, to discover each other, and to try to foster more innovation in the region, extending worldwide. So the first one was last June in Ireland, in Dublin. The second was in January in Bangalore with a huge turnout. And then the third one was just about 3 weeks ago in Tel Aviv for Israel. The fourth one is coming up Monday, December 14th in Sydney. So if any of you are close enough to Australia to want to see what's happening in that ecosystem, and more is happening all the time, please come to that. They're very reasonably priced. It's just one day. We have a lot of short speakers, so you get a broad view of what's happening. We have another exciting meetup at the end, and it's great for building that community. Some other exciting developments in the region in the last 12 months, things that have formed that we're now partners with. We are now a partner with the Future Networks Innovation Institute in Jiangsu in China. We are also a partner with a brand new organization called the SDN Industry Alliance in China, and that complements the SDN Commission. And we're now involved with something new in Korea called the SDN and NFV Forum. This is really spearheaded by James Won-Ki Hong, who had been the CTO of Korea Telecom. Now he's back in an academic setting, very active in industry. So we are seeing all kinds of grassroots things happening in Asia-Pac, and you'll hear about some of those today and tomorrow and Thursday. So it's just a pleasure to see you all here, wanting to learn about this, wanting to contribute to the excitement of this movement. It has continually accelerated, and we don't expect that to end anytime soon. What you will see today in particular is real concrete progress dealing with not just the theory of it all, but the operational challenges and opportunities of it all. I spoke at the Optical Fiber Conference in March in Los Angeles about our OpenFlow optical extensions and a trial I'll talk about briefly tomorrow. It was very successful. And a lot of questions afterwards. They weren't about, so is this better than that, or is it really? It was, all right, how do I operationalize it? How do I manage this? How do I integrate with my existing management and operational systems? What do I do with the OSS and BSS? So in other words, I've got feet on the ground. I've got to make it work. How do I make it work? It's not a question of if. It's not even a question of when. It's only a question of how. So I hope you get a lot out of the workshop today. I will be on panels to talk more in depth. Hope to see all of you at the meetup outside at the end of the day. And if you have any questions of Mark or me about what we're doing, about how your company is involved and you personally can get involved, or if your company is not involved, how we can make that happen, please speak to me or Mark at any time. Thank you for attending today.